Hey, sorry. Welcome back to Crystal's Tarot, or welcome if you're new. Please consider subscribing. I will really appreciate it. Let's get into this reading. This is going to be a reading for Gemini singles. This can apply to your Gemini Venus or Sun or Moon. Not any other placements, really. But if you feel like it resonates, then maybe it's intended for you. All right, Gemini, this is for April. For your my singles out there, or if you're in a connection but you feel single, because it's basically your energy, right? It's how tarot works. It's the dominant energy. So if you're physically in a connection but you don't feel like you are, your spiritual, emotional stuff is empty and solo, then a single reading might resonate. And you probably will want to check out the one for the married ones or the coupled ones too. But if you feel single and or if you are single, this will be your reading. So let's get into it. I keep on trying to see. I don't know which ones. I think I want both of them actually. So in regards to your monthly stuff, check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter, and any other placements that are significant for you. Check out those readings. You can find those in my live tab on my channel, my page, whatever. You have good luck came out. Wanted to be made aware. Wanted you to be aware. I also did a reading recently. I think it was for Libra. That had a lot of luck. They had like their wish fulfillment in their hopes and or fears position. So if you have Libra in your chart, you're going to be like significantly luckier than usual. Check out that. Check out the description box below to get your. We're going to get into a lot of readings because this is like your little bonus. And shoot, you're single, so, and it's not the weekend yet, so you're probably not doing much. So get comfy. Just kidding, Gemini. Just kidding. No, but for real. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, my nose. You have self-healing came out in the reverse. I feel like you're taking a pause from it. There's like some sort of like you might have been doing a lot of self-reflecting recently, and then like just trying to get like back situated, like what's it called? Like, oh my gosh, like what's it called? Like when you get calibrated or whatever, like you're trying to get balanced, like rebalance, resituated. And then you have prepare and self-reward. Sorry, self-reward. I feel like there's something that you're coming into Gemini because you created it. And then you have breaking illusions under breaking free or prepare. Breaking free. I don't know why nothing says breaking free, but you have breaking illusions and prepare. And I don't know why, but I saw for a second, I saw breaking free. So some of you might feel like you have to be breaking free from something, or you did break free to become single. That's interesting. And then you have like with the self-reward, I feel like there's something, this healing that you've been going through that you're kind of taking a pause from. I feel like there's a moment where you're like, you might be coming upon. That's funny how that came out. You might be coming upon like just balance, which leads you to like the next great thing, which leads to the next great thing, which leads to the next great thing. I feel like, and you have good luck, right? But you don't like, so we're going to put these cards back, and you have passion underneath this. We're going to put them back and see what comes out, what spirit brings out. But the fact that they just kind of jumped out when I was bringing out the cards, I wanted to address them. There's some sort of like, I feel like Gemini, you're having like this experience, like feeling like proud of yourself, feeling like you're very unique, right? You're very special and you're a unique individual. And I feel like you haven't always noticed that. And I feel like you're starting to notice like your like your presence. Like people notice your presence when you go somewhere, when you step into a room, when you like you being you, like it's fun. Like people notice that. People like I feel like you inspire other people by you being you. Like you, and also by you being playful, I feel like that's how you get into this energy of like being like free caring. Like, so if you're single, don't be sitting there focusing, oh, I'm single. And I hope you're not doing that. You don't need anybody to complete you. Like you're awesome all by yourself. Like anybody that comes along, they're a compliment, whether they're your friends or like somebody like who's joining your tribe, whoever it is, they're compliments to you. There, everybody, hopefully whoever you have in your environment is to like help you laugh or smile or do something good for you that day, right? You're not just there to do for other people. I feel like you're starting to become like self-aware and like you accept yourself, like you appreciate yourself. And I feel like you're just like enjoying you being you, and that's leading to this like abundance. There's some abundance coming in for you, Gemini. There's a lot of like, and it's because you realized you're like I felt like there might have been moments where you were like allowing people to just take advantage of you, and there's like you're realizing like what's the truth and what's not, what you want and what you don't, like your truth versus somebody else's. And it's okay that they're different and you don't have to agree, but you also don't have to defend yourself either. And you're like you're knowing things about yourself. I don't know why I keep talking with my hands, guys. Sorry, it's bothering me. So, um, you're starting to like more stand in your power and things. So you're starting to like learn more. Sorry, learn more about yourself. And I felt like people have told you things right about yourself. People have like told you you're not capable or you're not something or you're whatever, like things that people have told you. I feel like you're starting to like break those illusions, like realize like people are flawed, right? And they try to like portray their stuff on you to try and make their self feel better. But you're starting to realize what's yours, what's theirs, versus and like owning what's yours, like the stuff that is yours. You're like looking at that and like trying to heal that. But I feel like right now there's a moment where you're just like taking a break from like the harshness, the not the harsh, well, for some of you maybe, but I feel like it's like when you're healing, it's like hard, heavy lifting. Sometimes it's harsh memories, it's harsh feelings, it's harsh energy. So I feel like that's why like that, and it's like it's very strong and like powerful at times, right? But I feel like that's why you're taking a break. It might have gotten to the point where it was like um it became a lot like whatever this learning and healing is for you, it started to allow you to like sorry it got you to the point where you like started to realize your power. You started to like the things that you didn't know, you started to become okay with that. Like the things in the past that were like unknown to you, the like wished upon a star once upon a time, like you just like released a lot of things. And I feel like you're just going with the flow and you're just being yourself and relaxing into it. I think you're just like everything, not everything. Well, obviously nothing's perfect. No one's perfect, but Gemini, you are like on point right now. Just like I feel like you're centered. You're very aligned with yourself. And that's like helping this, like whatever this is, it's gonna be amazing. It helps it to come in. It's a new beginning for some of you. It might be a new relationship. It's gonna be way different than the one that you know before. It's going to be like this person, they have endurance. They have like their emotions. I feel like they're like very strong, but they're kind of hidden. They're like this person keeps a lot to themselves. Like, it's like this person, you're gonna have to go, like, this person coming in for whoever this is for, whoever this resonates for. It's going to be like, I feel like the person that you might have been with before, they were mean and they weren't very communicative, right? There's whatever this is for you. This person is night and day from that. So this person, they like, they you're gonna have to like earn their emotions. You're gonna have to earn it. Like, they're just not gonna share everything. They're not gonna open up to you right away immediately for free. You have to prove your position, kind of. But once you do, I feel like this person is like, they're kind of an open book. Like, for the right person, I felt like they're very like open, they're considerate, they're very deep, they're intellectual, they're I feel like this person likes to be outdoors at times, or like likes to have adventures. If they don't like to be outdoors, they like to have experiences, they like to adventure, they like to do things. But this person, whoever this is, resonating for, this person, that they have their intuition just like you do. They use their intuition, and I feel like they've had their own experiences of difficult relationships. I should have worn my glasses. Sorry, guys. I don't know where they are. It looks like a dog over here. I can't see right now very well, but it kind of looks like that to me. So I'm going to just assume that's what it is, right? So I felt like if this resonates for you, there's this energy of like, once you get up to, like, once this person opens up to you emotionally, then like, they're your person, like you're their person. Like, if this person is emotionally open, or you're emotionally open to them, then that's how you know it's. And I feel like this person, you see the little butterflies on the side too. I feel like this person's like somewhat good luck too. Like, both of you guys have good luck. You have your own good luck, but so does this other person as well. They're like very they're lucky, or you're gonna feel lucky when you're with them. Not like, oh, like, just like things fit, right? You're gonna feel like things just align, things fit into place. There's like a natural flow. Let's go on. Let's see what else. Let's leave that. Let's leave this too. We're gonna see what else. We're gonna start over, right? Because you're single, right, Gemini? Are you feeling single? So let's start over. Let's see what comes out. See what Spirit wants to talk about. Reach out. So I'm gonna put this back and see if it comes out. But the fact that it wanted to make its presence known, I feel like you're gonna have somebody like reach out to you, or you might be wanting to reach out to somebody. But I feel like somebody's gonna reach out to you in some way, shape, or form. And like, I don't know, you might reach out to somebody. But there's like this, like, you see the little like bubbles or sparks or whatever around here, and the little the owl up here. I feel like when this comes in, like, it's gonna be very like playful communication. Like, somebody might be saying something that makes you laugh, right? This person's gonna make you laugh. Oh, let's see what else. You have decisions, communication. So with reach out and communication and decisions, I feel like you have to decide. Like, somebody's deciding if they're going to reach out, or somebody might be wondering if you're going to reach out to them. You might be wondering if somebody's going to reach out to you. But somebody wants to reach out. Like, somebody is like imagining reaching out. For some of you, this is going to be somebody from your past. Not for all of you, though. Follow your intuition, Gemini. Like, when whoever, if and when anybody ever reaches out to you, all the communications that you have, follow your intuition. Like, it's easy to get excited and like carried away in a moment and be like, oh, this is fun, and like really enjoying whatever when somebody reaches out, feel excited, right? But it's important that you're always following your intuition. Don't get too carried away with your excitement, with your like, oh, I imagine what if, and oh my gosh, like, for some of you, whoever this is that reaches out to you, you might find them like very attractive. There might be decisions leading up to this. There's just a lot involved in all of this. So make sure that when this happens, that you're following your intuition and you're allowing your, like, what is it? Like that Gemini cricket. Let your intuition, let your spirit be your guide. There's decisions for you to make. And then you have relaxed energy. Gemini, for some of you, there's decisions for you to make and you're being too relaxed. Like let's say you have to move within a period of time. You're not doing the research right now to start looking to make sure you have everything lined up for when you need to move. For some of you, like, just take this as this resonates, right? You have decisions and relaxed energy. So some of you need to, like, come on, get it together. Handle your ish. Get prepared. Okay. But I don't want to hear nothing about no. For some of you, it could be in regards to, like, there might be decisions to make in regards to some sort of romantic relationship coming up, or that you currently deal with in some way, shape, or form. But let's see about love. I want to see first family singles for Gemini about love. Thank you, Spirit. This is going to be our last shuffle. Thank you. Gemini. I'm not going to take it. Bottom of this deck, you have decisions again. So there's for sure decisions for you to make, Gemini. Something's going on. Sorry, my lighting sucks right now. Some sort of decisions, but you're a thinker, right? You could think your way through it, figure it out. What does that mean to you, Gemini? Decisions. It came up twice. And that's number 17, which breaks down to an 8. So that you need to use your intuition. Use your intuition when you're making these decisions. That's your most powerfulest tool in your tool bag, right? Is your intuition. Like, it's the most powerful, strongest thing that you can ever access. Whatever these decisions are for you, you need to use your intuition. And then you have organize the mind. Number 27 breaks down to a 9. So organize your mind with the 9. This speaks about power. 9 is like power, owning your power. It also, like, being stuck in making decisions, right? You have a decision that you need to make. You need to organize your mind in order to do so. And you need to stand in your power while you do that. Number 26 breaks down to an 8. Again, intuition, spiritual divine guidance, right? For rest after labor. So some of you need to, like, spend some personal care time, like take some time for you. Spirit needs to help connect you to you. Spirit has, like, there's something, like, you just went through some ish in some way, shape, or form. It could be in regards to life, work, whatever, a relationship, kids. Like, you might just had kids. You might deal with some crap with your kids. Like, whatever this is for you, you need to give yourself a break. Like, take time to care for you. Put you first. Make yourself a priority. I feel like you're dealing with a lot. You need to take time. Like, pause for the cause. Pause for you. Because you're important, Gemini. And then you have appreciate, number 23, and then 5. Oh, shit. Okay. So for some of you, this new connection that comes in, you're going to really appreciate them. Like they're going to be so different. Like it's night and day, right? Like from that pre-message, it's night and day. Like this person is different than the one that you've known previously. This person, I feel like they're very nurturing. They follow their intuition as much as like, I feel like it's like not as much as one would want somebody to, but I feel like majority of the time they follow their intuition. Because nobody's perfect, right? And then it fell in the reverse. I felt like your person that you, like, not your person in the past. Well, yeah, your person in the past. If you're with somebody right now and you're watching this, is because you're not feeling connected to your connection. You feel single. So you are single. This is like this energy, it's energy, right? And I felt like with this falling in the past, and it being a number 5, like you've had to struggle and fight and argue, and there's been a lot of like problematic, like you know people to be like douches, like who your past experiences, they're in your past for a reason, right? And it wasn't warm, it wasn't fun, like it was at times obviously at the beginning, but like I felt like you know problems, you know drama, you know opposition very well, very not comfortably, but kind of comfortably, because you know it. It's like if you have so many bad experiences, you get comfortable being uncomfortable, but it's still not healthy. Just because you're used to the BS doesn't mean that the BS is okay and that it's healthy. And then okay, hold up, we got to go back right here though. For the number 5 and appreciate, like your connection, the new person, they're going to be way different, and you need to appreciate that's what the opposition, the struggle that you've been going through right now. You need to appreciate it, and it's hard to when it's opposition, but you're learning something, you're growing, you're like there's things that you're experiencing things that are very difficult to endure. Like it's something that you, at times at times I feel like you go through things that you don't understand how you got through it, but you did. You managed to get through it, and it's like you wear like a badge from that. Like, you know, when people go to war and they get like medals, I felt like you get these little medals, but nobody could see yours. Yours are like internal. Yours are like on your spirit. And I felt like you just like have all these like little medals that you have, but it's kind of made you like kind of heavy and weighed down and like not really prepared to be open to something, but excited to the potential of being open to something. There's something within you that is like excited and nervous and anxious and like all the feelings about what comes next and the next relationship. Like I feel like you want to have something, you're excited to have something, but you're kind of nervous, and I don't know. I feel like you're appreciating, or you need to appreciate, the opposition that you've been through. For some of you, I feel like there's this energy, like your ex might be like really upset with you right now because I don't feel like you care. I don't feel like you've accepted the BS and it is what it is. And I feel like you're moving on. And I feel like there's this energy, like for whoever this resonates with, like you understand why it ended and how it had to end. I feel like you're the reason, or not the reason, but you're the cause for the ending. You're the one that said that we can't do this no more. Like this is off limits. This isn't okay no more. Right. And then number 15 breaks down to a 6, guidance. So you've learned and it's after the 5. So I feel like you've learned all your lessons. Like you're taking those lessons with you. And I felt like you've developed into like a stronger, more, I feel like you're more compassionate towards yourself, and you expect better from what comes in. Like you've made peace with yourself. I feel like there's like some sort of grace within yourself that you didn't used to have, that you're having now. Like you accept and appreciate the stuff that you've like the time wasted. For some of you, it might feel like time wasted. I'm sorry, Gemini. But laugh it off, right? Because it's a lesson, and it's really like at the end of the day, if you can look at it the right way, you can like remove, for those of you that are like really like that was effed up, like you got through it, right? You've learned something from it. You're stronger than you are before. You're more braver now. Like you know how to fight those battles. Like you're appreciating that opposition and the guidance that you received and the wasted time. You've learned something though. For some of you, I feel like there's like this energy of like, you might be mad that I'm all giggling right now, but I swear, like I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. Like I know wasted time. I swear to God, I promise you. Like you might have wasted a lot of time in something, and it might irritate you that I'm laughing, but like don't be like, find a way to laugh at it. Like I don't know if you like Tupac, but that like that Smile song, like you have to laugh at this. Like you have to find a way to laugh. I don't know if it's called Smile. Yeah, you have to laugh at this. You have to find a way that like to make it comical, right? Never lose your sense of humor. Like this is just a lesson. This is all just a game, and you're just learning the rules and the new strategies and the next level, and like who you are, what do you want. Really, I think that that's what life is. Like you be nice to other people, you learn who you are, and like try to make this world a better place, but mostly learn who you are. Like everybody lives who other people are, and everybody's just more capable than what they allow themselves to realize they are. And I feel like it scares a lot of people. And it's easier to like blame somebody else than it is to take like real accountability and authority of your own ish. Like you're powerful and you can own it and you can make your life amazing and great. And it looks like there's amazing things coming in for you. It looks like Spirit's trying to be patient with you too. Spirit wants you to be patient with yourself and be kind with yourself. And Spirit is definitely guiding you like through your crap. Follow your intuition, Gemini. Spirit, like that's how Spirit connects with you. That's how Spirit directs you and like leads you through the little mazes and the little minds, right? Okay, then you have then you have relaxed energy. Again, number 19, it breaks down to a 10, breaks down to a 1 and a 0. So endings, new beginnings, you're relaxed about it, or you need to be relaxed about it. There's some sort of like self-care. You need to go into nature for some of you. Like being in nature will like feel healing for you. For some of you, you might have Earth in your chart somewhere, but that's irrelevant. But check out your readings for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. The link in the description box below will help you with your free birth chart. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please and thank you. I feel like Gemini, like it's very important that you just like, the more that you love yourself, the more that you're like understanding and nurturing and kind and compassionate and caring for yourself, the farther that you're going to go and the faster that this process is going to go. Okay. So let's see what's over here. Gemini. Singles Geminis for April. Single Gemini. Gemini. I hope you're all having a good day. You're important and you're awesome and you matter and you're worthy. I hope you know that. We're going to look at these, but we're not going to keep them. You have lighten your load. Put the BS down. Quit dealing with the drama. Amen. Then you have clarity. See, so you're learning. You're like, I feel like whatever this is for you, Gemini. Oh shoot! Hold on. We gotta reverse for a second. This little thing, whatever this was for you, like at one point in time, you might still feel like it's there, like the world's on your back, the world's on your shoulders. You're having to deal with a lot of people's ish. I feel like it's like a hard struggle, right? You're trying to balance. And I feel like the only way you do, or for those of you, this is in your past, this is how you got through it. For those of you, it's in your future, this is how you get through it. You focus on what is motivated within you. Like what you feel inspired and passionate and excited by, that's what you focus on. It's like tunnel vision. You don't listen to the people's shit and their like crappy attitudes and their like dumb drama. You don't listen to it. You don't focus there. It's gonna exist. Like life is what it is. You can't avoid the BS. It is what it is. But within you, you can change how you focus. You can change how you react, how you behave, where you allow your energy to be whatever. Like have your little bubbles. Protect your energy. And when it's heavy and it's like, oh my God, WTF, focus on your inspiration. For some of you, like you need to like go and tell spirit, like scream to spirit, like scream, like scream. Whatever you need to do, like get it out, get it out, get it out. Like you see how he's screaming in there? I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's hard to see. I can barely see it. But this heavy load that you're carrying, like you just need to like let it go. Like just like if you're trying to feel like you have to control something or like you have to be a certain energy or a certain way to maintain something, let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Like let the pieces fall where they may. Let it go. You're going to realize that at some point. You're going to realize like this load that you've been carrying, like it's not growing anything within you or around you. Like it's just like it's covering your light. It's blocking your light. And the more that you just like keep carrying the load and covering the load, your light is being siphoned. Like, you know that like you're not supposed to like minimize yourself. And a lot of people are good at trying to make people get minimized, or people like to feel bigger and better. And like people feel threatened if somebody else, like, it's just, that's unnecessary. Everybody on this planet is here for a reason. Everybody on this planet is important and worthy. Everybody on this planet contributes in some way, shape, or form. Like everybody being the same would be so freaking boring. Like there wouldn't be no benefit. Nothing would happen. Nothing would grow. There's an important part to you allowing yourself to like be yourself. Allow yourself to like expand, see what you want, like be who you are, find out who and what you want. Like you've already had those harsh experiences. Like right now, this is for the singles. You're either single or you feel single. So you like it's all brand new, right? It's like this potential. It's like you like life is what you make it, and you have a blank slate. You have the potential for a blank slate. But somebody like, whether somebody in your current environment, somebody in your past, whatever this is, somebody at one point in time tried to block you from you being you. And it's important you don't let that happen again. Like, and I feel like for some of you, you might be hesitant to have a relationship again because you don't want that to happen again. Like you're enjoying like being you. For some of you, you have been like dating yourself, like learning yourself, growing, and like just developing. And I felt like there's something about you that you don't want to like start like is as exciting as it could be to imagine what if, it's more scary to imagine what was, and if that could be again for some of you. And I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I promise. There's like, but I felt like Gemini, more than you worry about that being ciphered, you need to like within you, there's like this amazing, like what you hope for, what you dream for is possible, and it's beautiful, and it's not what you're scared of. It's not what your past is. It's way different. It's something that is expansive. It's something that is prosperous. It makes you feel good. It's like, it's abundant. It's glorious. I heard glorious. It's glorious. So whatever this clarity is, just allow it to keep on coming. Allow the experience to be what it is. And don't pressure yourself. Like in moments where you need, sorry, I keep talking my hands. In moments where you need to, like, scream to spirit if you need to, but don't scream at yourself. Like, that's so important. Like, and put down this load. Like, if it's not yours, put it down. And if it's yours, then can you minimize it a little bit? Can you reduce it in any way? If it's heavy, in a unhealthy way, or like it requires a lot from you, a lot of your energy, can you minimize it? If it makes you happy, if it makes you like want to laugh, it makes you like feel good, can you do it more? Can you spend more time with it? Like, focus on your, like, you need to put yourself as a priority instead of like I'm not telling you to quit your job by any means, okay? I'm not telling you to not focus on your children if you have them, but I am telling you, whatever is heavy for you and uncomfortable, can you find a way to either put it down or get some help with it? What is fun for you, what makes you feel like motivated and inspired and encouraged and just happy, can you do that a little bit more often? Can you do it a couple more times a week? Can you do it maybe a couple more times a month? Whatever it is for you, it's important that you do that a little bit more often. The happier you are, the quicker this, whatever this is, there's something that's going to come out. Like, what you're screaming to spirit about is not like, you're not screaming in vain, right? It's not falling on deaf ears. Like, you're screaming out, like, that's energy, right? That's so much freaking energy. You're carrying a lot. There's a lot, like, that's within you, like, that you have a lot, okay? And you're screaming. I don't know if you guys can see it, but you're screaming in that freaking ball, and that ball is spirit. That ball is spirit. Like, tell me your troubles. And for some of you, you need to know that, like, whether you believe in spirit or not, like, you need to scream out how you feel. Scream out, like, I'm mad right now and I'm scared. I'm like, however you feel, like, scream it, get it out, get it out, get it out, get it out. Get it, like, let it go, and you have to release it, get it out. Like, you will be caught. Like, you have to have trust. You have to have, like, trust in the situation, trust in yourself, trust in your spirit team, but more so trust in yourself. I feel like that, like, Gemini, if you don't, you will, but I feel like you do. Like, you've had those experiences already. Like, you know your power, maybe not to the full extent yet, but you know you're stronger than what you thought you were. You know what that is. Like, you know that you went through something that you didn't think you were going to go through. Okay. And then you have boundaries. Right here too, I'm like, it's her crossed her legs, but it is. I don't know if you can see it. There's an infinity sign right there. So these boundaries, I felt like it took a long time to learn these. You might feel like you might worry that you're gonna lose them. I was gonna say lose. You might worry that, like, for some of you singles, you worry by having a new connection, you might like lose your boundaries, or like have to feel like you have to sacrifice your boundaries in some way, shape, or form. And I feel like you're very protective of your boundaries. So for some of you, you're just gonna be like, I don't want to have a connection, but you really want one though. But really, you're trying to, like, it's like you don't want to get hurt, so you kind of put up these, like, big old walls and brick walls. It's like, and then they got thorns, and they probably got a couple guard dogs and stuff, and there's probably like guns, like automatic guns and landmines. Like, you gotta get through them. There's like a process, right? But follow your intuition, Gemini. Like, relax into it as you have been. Like, relax into it. Then you have spirit guide. Spirit's got your back, Gemini. Like, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry at all. Like, your past is not your future. This passion that you have within yourself, you need to, like, follow it through. Like, like make the time for you, make yourself a priority. Like if it's like an extra hour a month, a day, a week, whatever it is for you, like put more into you. There's something that's about ready to pop for you. Like you keep on receiving this intuition, these downloads, this motivation, this whatever this is for you. You've been putting a lot of work into something. I feel like you've been doing a lot of the heavy lifting, and your reward's right around the freaking corner. Then you have empowerment. Okay, so you see that bright ass light behind her, like that's your intuition, like it's on fire. Use your intuition. That gives you your power. And for some of you, like there's something you need to speak, and you need to use your intuition to do that, or to get the confidence to do that. Okay, those were just little like pre-messages. I'm not going to take them because those just came out as I was shuffling. So we're going to put them back and see if they come out again. So right now you have protection and transformation. I don't know if you can see it. So again, I'm getting that energy of like this change that you've went through, like you've grown, you've healed, you've established boundaries. There's things that you protect, things within you that you protect now, right? Where before there might have been like a little carelessness, like you didn't value yourself or your feelings or something about you. You didn't value it the way that you should, the way that you do now, right? And there's some sort of like, you're willing to have some sort of change or transformation. Like for those of you that this is resonating with, you're willing to have somebody as long as they can prove that they're who they say they are, that they're going to like don't threaten my security, don't threaten my healing, don't threaten my boundaries, don't threaten my growth. Don't like, you're willing to, I feel like something within you is wanting to have some connection, to have something, but you will not like, yeah, you have passion underneath protection. Like you are passionate about it, but you are more protective about your healing and your growth than you are about your passion. Like I'm passionate, yes, but I'll go ahead and let that slide if you're going to threaten my security and my stability and my healing and my growth and everything I've been like growing and learning through and all that, my new boundaries, right? It's that kind of energy. This is cute. Exactly. I like that. I like this, Gemini. I like that you're protecting yourself. I like that you have boundaries and that you're understanding that they're important, that you're important. I love this. Okay. We're going to have one more shuffle. One more, sorry. Yeah, this is for sure was our last one. It was. Okay, ready? We're going to look at this one too. Okay, the first card out of this, we have love. So I feel like you love yourself. I feel like, see, and I dropped it and it stayed in the upright. I feel like for some of you, this might be a new connection, but I feel like this is more like internal love, right? I feel like you value yourself more than you have before. And I feel like not surprisingly, but interestingly enough, I guess, like you loving yourself, you being like excited and passionate about yourself, like it does something within you that other people notice and other people are very attracted to. I felt like you having like this self-love, this self-compassion, this like just really enjoying you being all of feeling yourself, really, Gemini. You feeling yourself attracts other people to you, attracts your person. I feel like your person, for some of you, your person is going to be coming in. There's love coming. At the bottom of the deck, you have forgiveness. So there's some sort of energy. There's some sort of energy where you need to forgive yourself. You need to forgive other people. you need to whatever energy you hold on to that needs to be forgiven, you need to forgive that energy too, so it's fully released. Because whatever you're carrying around that needs to be forgiven cannot go where you're going. It's old, it's trash, right? Put it out on the curb. Why are you going to carry the trash along with you? Put it out. You don't need it anymore. It doesn't help you. It motivated you, it taught you something, it helped you to grow. There was like lessons involved in this long journey, this struggle, whatever it was for you. But you don't need to take it anymore. This forgiveness that you need to share, give, send, receive, whatever this is, like make sure that you really let it go. Because where you're going, like resentment can't go. Like you don't want to go into another relationship holding that person accountable for things that they didn't do, or like feeling like you have to be on guard for certain things. Like you want to fully be open and able to have a connection before you have a connection. Because then otherwise you're manipulating, what is it? It's you're sabotaging it before it's even starting. And that's not healthy. That's not, and you've grown, right? You've healed from that. You're like moving forward. So you don't want to be like focusing on like whatever you're needing to forgive. I'm kind of disappointed actually that that's right there, because it being bottom of the deck, it kind of like, it's general, not general. Well, yeah, it's general, but it's like bottom line energy pretty much. Like these have, I don't know. Anyways, I just feel like there's still more learning and forgiving. There's things that you need to heal from still, so you don't take it into your next connection. There's something that's important that you might need to forgive yourself too, Gemini. There's like an energy like I knew better and I did it anyways, or I allowed them to do it, or whatever it was for you. And for some of you, I feel like it also involves yourself a lot. Like there's something that you still have to forgive yourself for, or on, or about. There's some energy right here of where you're looking back at the crap, at the crap that you've endured. For some of you, if you need to heal and forgive, like look back at the shit, right? Well, some of you, it's not helpful. Some of you, it is. If you feel like it is helpful, looking back at all that crap that you kind of like, the roller coaster relationship, the freaking getting thrown off the cliff because nobody cared. Like we're in it to win it, but you're really all by yourself doing it. So good luck with that. And I'll come back like all the crap, right? All the crap that people put out at times. There's something about you looking at that and like just forgiving forgiving yourself and forgiving the people, forgiving the situation. Like I feel like you looking at it, you noticing something. I feel like you looking at it, if that resonates with you, you're gonna notice something different. Then I feel like you have noticed, you have looked at this before. You've been looking at this. You've looked at this several times, but you haven't learned your lesson from it yet. And there's something about in April when you're looking back at it again, you're really learning your lesson. You're seeing like the it's like an aha moment. I don't know, whatever you're looking back in April, Gemini, you're learning like it's your final, like you're gonna set that energy to rest. Like you're gonna like forgive one. You know that saying, forgive once and for all. Forgive once and for all. Like it's that. Like you're going to put this energy finally to rest, but it's something you've been thinking about forever. Person, place, or thing. It's something you have carried with you. And I felt like you're going to like, there's some like compassion, like self-healing that brings in, like that brings in more than I don't know. Cause you have looked at that energy before, but you haven't. I feel like once you make that realization, whatever that is for you, you're going to realize like you were so treated unfairly. Like, but you know that, but you like, oh my God, like to a whole nother level. Like like you thought that they shot, or no, you thought that they like cut you, right? But they shot you. Like they like, and I feel like you finally realizing that it's gonna allow you to like make your peace with something. Like I felt like you tried to give somebody the benefit of the doubt because you cared about them, and there's something that you kind of like like you shove something under the rug, or you like kind of dismiss something, or you kind of avoided something because you didn't want it to, I don't know, you didn't want to feel the full impact of it. You don't want it to like, I don't know. I feel like you're trying to like give somebody the benefit of the doubt. It's like this. If I want to believe somebody's lying or something, if you want to believe somebody's lying and they tell you that, like, we'll keep it stupid and basic, right? That they didn't eat no Burger King or McDonald's or whatever it is, but you find those wrappers, you're going to act like you didn't see the wrappers because you just like, it's stupid. It's a pointless argument and you don't want to get into it, right? But really, now when you look back at that situation, you're going to see it as, okay, it wasn't just wrappers. It wasn't just food. It was them lying and being dishonest and me not being able to trust them once and for all. Thank you. Thank you. And I feel like that's going to be the like final thing of like, that was the camel that broke the, I said that, I don't know what reading it was. There was a camel that broke the straw that broke the camel's back, right? The straw. Okay, let's see what else these are. Oh, we had clarity. So I feel like we got into that already. Hold up. This did come out. Remember, this was in the pre-messages. And now it came out right now too. So Gemini, there's definitely some sort of clarity that you're going to be receiving. Like how where people were trying to stifle your light and like prevent you from developing and growing and moving on and healing and whatever this was for you. I felt like you don't need nobody's permission. Like you don't need nobody's green light. You don't need nobody's green light. Like you decide on yourself. You're your own green light. Spirit is your green light and your intuition is your green light. And once you get that intuition green light, you go. Like you put your ducks in a row. You do you. That's funny though, because this came out again. And I feel like that whole pre-message might have really resonated with some of you. And there's something about not allowing anybody to, and forgiving yourself for allowing them to in the first place. Sorry. Not allowing anybody to like block your shine anymore. Like not allow you to be you, like to prevent you from being you. There's something about this energy of whatever this is, that it's been heavy, it's been hard, you've been like, you didn't notice the full magnitude at first, right? Or for some of you, if it's like in your past a little bit, it's that energy of like being in the situation and you couldn't see it, but now like maybe you've had some separation or you've been away from the person, place, or thing for a little bit, the relationship, the connection, whatever that is for you, and now you can like see the situations, or you remember certain things and you're like, dang, like that was pretty harsh, that was messed up, I can't believe when they said that, I can't believe when they did that. And then I felt like for some of you, you might be seeing that person as being like wounded. It's like you can't be mad at them because they're like they're hurt on their own, they're immature, they like, I don't know how to say it. It's like I feel like you have pity on them. Not pity. Well, kind of. It's not really pity though. It's like you see them as being hurt too. So you have like some sort of I don't know. I feel like you feel bad for them for having their own experiences, but at the same time, like, I don't know, like you can release them now because you know how you were treated was wrong, but you still have like a sense of like they went through their own crap that probably was hard for them too. So you felt like compassion for them a little bit with this forgiving energy and this clarity and this love. I feel like you're being very like graceful in your departure of your departure. I don't know. In your new connection. I don't know. I'm getting a lot of past energy right here. For some of you, your ex might be in your environment a lot right now. Or like that past energy is impacting you currently, some way, shape, or form. Okay, then you have travel. So I feel like for some of you, you might have to travel for this new connection that you're going into or this new adventure that you're starting. You might want to go on a trip for some of you. Then you have dreams. Follow your intuition. Pay attention to your dreams. There's something in your dreams that's telling you about something. I don't feel like you're taking it serious or you're not remembering it. There's something at nighttime, like you have these intuitions, these downloads, these feelings, these thoughts, ideas. For some of you, it's patterns. I heard patterns. Some of you, like on almost a routine, you get like little downloads, but you might like get like you kind of expect it, so you don't. I don't know. I feel like you're not really valuing your downloads. Like I'm getting reminded of that pause. Like you're taking a break right now. You might have received a bunch of downloads and you're just like, give me a minute. It's time to rest, right? It's time to take a break. Then you have inspiration. Okay. Some of you guys, like your dreams are going to inspire you to do something, or your dreams have been like trying to get you to do something. For some of you, you have dreams that tell you like what's going to be happening. And I feel like there's something that your dream has like kind of giving you a foresight on that you're kind of excited about, but you're trying not to like put too much like don't count your chickens before they hatch kind of thing. Like I feel like your intuition is telling you something, so you're inspired for something, but at the same time I feel like you're trying to like be realistic and be in the moment. Okay, let's see. Hold on. I don't know what I want to do first. Okay, we're gonna do this first. For the singles, we are gonna do some tarot. So hold up. I'm not ready yet. We're gonna do these first. Actually, we're gonna look at the person that's coming in. See what their energy is when they come in, and see what your energy is when they come in. So how are you going to feel when this person comes in, and how is that person? What kind of energy are they giving? How are they going to make you feel? And I'm not taking any pre-messages on these. All right, Gemini. We'll look at those in a minute. Hold up. Okay. I run out of space. Sorry, guys. I need a bigger space. All right. We're going to look at your energy first. Or should we look at your person? Let's look at your person. No, let's look at yours. Gemini, how will Gemini feel when this person comes in? How will Gemini feel? I feel like for some of you, you're going to meet this person at night, the evening time. Or just as the sun goes down. Gemini's energy. All right, this is our last shuffle. Sorry, one more. Gemini's energy. How would Gemini feel? Bottom of the deck, you have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay, Gemini. So there's some sort of energy here of you know what it's like to have a codependent relationship, right? Where somebody needs you too much, where you need somebody too much, where somebody makes you responsible for their feelings, where you make somebody responsible for your feelings. We're not doing that no more. It's not healthy. Okay? Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Let them go. They're not worth it. He's not worth crying over. She's not worth crying over. He's not worth crying over. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. So you might feel like you've known this new person when they come in, right? You might feel like they need to release their ex. You might feel like maybe they have like codependent issues. I feel like both of you guys have similar experiences, and there might be some concern on both ends that maybe the person's past person is hanging out a little bit too much, too long, too often, too comfortably, to whatever, to whatever that is for you. Then you have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So I feel like Gemini, when this person comes in, you are going to be interested. You're going to want to see where it goes, like what's possible, how much is possible. Are they like, I feel like there's hold on, I want to see what this is too. You have heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So this one, I wanted to look at it because when I had the deck sitting there, this is the card that was above it. This was the bottom of the deck. But this card was like kind of peeking when I had them sitting right there. So I wanted to see what it was. So you have heart-to-heart conversations. I feel like this person, you're going to, you might not want to have like these deep conversations necessarily, but this person might, or you guys, like by somebody showing an interest, or by you showing an interest, by somebody showing an interest in you, I feel it like opens up the opportunity, like opens up the connection, or like solidifies something, makes it stronger, makes it, I don't know. There's like, I feel like there's some sort of energy of like, you guys are going to have similar experiences, right? Like this new person, they're going to know, they can relate. You guys can relate to each other. I'm going to say that. You guys can relate to each other. And I felt like when you guys communicate about what you guys can relate to, I felt like it's very, like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to say it. It like your connection, it makes it like, it does a lot of good things for it, right? Like you don't have to feel like you have to be on guard because this person can already relate. So you don't have to feel like I can't tell them about that because they know what that feels like. They have those experiences, right? So you don't have to be on guard in certain ways. There's like this energy of like, you're going to feel opened enough to be able to share things with them and vice versa. And having that openness is going to be able to like make the connection, like solidify something quicker maybe than what you're used to. Be careful because I'm starting, like there might be like this panic energy. So like just make sure that like you know your boundaries, right? We've clearly, like you're aware of your boundaries and you want to keep them intact. So I felt like there might be this like concern, like you might have these concerns about these feelings, how you're feeling with this new person. But like, it's important for you to release those past experiences. It's very important that you release those past experiences. I feel like this person, it's going to be a very intimate connection. Like, it's going to be very deep. Like, you guys are going to be very affectionate. Physically, but also like intimately. And I don't know, for those of you guys that don't know, intimate is not like really like sexual. Intimate is like your emotions, how you feel, like you like being willing to like be fully open and honest and sincere and no secrets and be embarrassed and all that. That's what intimacy is. It's like being fully open and honest with somebody, like not holding back. Then the last card you have is chemistry. There's a strong magnetic connection here. So I felt like you guys are you're gonna feel very attracted to them and very intrigued, very interested. I wanna, like, before we keep going about these things, like, there's a little bit more. I gotta back up a little bit right here. There's this energy of like, you've been observing something, right? You've been observing. I feel like from time to time, you're like, WTF, I can't believe I had those experiences. I can't believe this is where things are. I can't believe this is how, whatever. I feel like you're going to go from that, like almost, what the hell? Almost like it's going to be very, and take it as it resonates, because this isn't going to be for everybody. But I feel like for whoever this resonates with, like this new person, when they come in, they see you as like an angel. It's like very like, I don't know, like they see you as like loving and kind and nurturing for them, healing for them. And I feel like they're very passionate about you, very affectionate towards you. And I feel like it kind of like catches you off guard a little bit, and it pulls you in very quickly. And I felt like you, like, don't worry, Gemini, like if this is you, you're going to go from like observing and watching, but follow your intuition too. Like, don't just like let your guards down because you had a reading, or like follow your intuition and like pay attention to the red flags and stuff. Do the math along the way, right? You've learned your lessons. I don't need to tell you. So there's this energy of like this person, it's they're like, you go, let me show you. I can show you better than I could tell you. You go from being like this, like WTF, I can't believe that it's like, it is what it is. I can't believe it's been heavy, right? Love has been hard. Love has been heavy. It's not been easy. To this, to like male or female, take it as it resonates, to having somebody that got your back, to somebody that's passionate about you, to somebody who's interested and that like takes that action, that you're not alone. And also, you also have these, right? You're not alone after this point. When this person comes in, it's stable, it's solid, it's like it's an intimate connection. But it's very like, but I feel like it's kind of gonna go slow. You see how, like, even though he's holding her, male or female, take it as it resonates, he's not kissing her yet. He's just holding her. He's very close to her, like he wants to, but he's not actually kissing her yet. But now he is. I feel like that, like it's gonna go not too fast. I feel like it's gonna go like at a decent pace for you, but it might go a little bit faster than what you're prepared to, right? We have like just individual, like, oh my God, woe with me, what the fuck, to like passionate love, to like just somebody like who's very intrigued, who you're very intrigued by, who like, and she's open to it, male or female, take it as it resonates. You're open to it, right? You're open to it. So I felt like it might catch you off guard, Gemini. I feel like we might get some Tower when we get the tarot. But I feel like you're like trying to get like, I feel like this energy is something you've been waiting for and wanting. So I feel like when it comes in, it's going to be very, it's going to be like easy to buy into it because it's like it's what you've been kind of looking for. It's something similar. It looks similar to like your daydream, right? I hope I'm explaining that right, and that's not going to apply for everybody. But there's something about like when this finally does come in, it's like you're going to be caught off guard by it, and you're going to be like something within you is going to be a little unsettled, but you're also going to be settled because it's going to feel comfortable. It's going to feel night and day from what you're used to. You're going to be kind of like a little bit sketchy about it, but you're going to be open towards it. And I felt like the more you just like observe and notice how different it is from the other, how the future is not the past, I feel like it's gonna like open things up a lot easier. I feel like that's how you go from this quick energy to being like, oh my God, WTF, to like, okay, this is possible and I'm interested, and like, I don't know. You're open. You're kind of traumatized to being like, this is interesting, and I'm excited to see what's next. Right? It's that kind of thing. And I felt like when you guys do connect, it's not going to be like it's going to be intimate. It's going to be intimate. Not that it's going to like, I'm not going to pull those cards right now. We're going to just keep this as this is right now. But I feel like it's going to be, you're going to enjoy your time with this person in many ways. Like I feel like your adult life with this person, when they come in, the spectrum is going to be, the range is going to be long from like very, we're going to keep it moving. I'm not going to go into this. Okay. Anyways, you have true love. Let your friends help you in honeymoon. Take those as those resonate, but we're not going to take them. We're going to keep it moving unless they come out. But I wanted to notice. All right, Gemini's person coming in. Gemini's person coming in. Okay. They might feel nervous at their approach at times or at the beginning. I feel like it's like it's pretty smooth. Like your guys' connection, I feel like it's pretty smooth once that initial awkwardness. I feel like it's really quick and it's like it bypasses fast. Okay, Gemini's person coming in. Gemini's person. Gemini's person. Okay, this is going to be our last shuffle. Hold on, guys. Sorry, one more. One more. Let's look at these, though. You have express your love and playfulness. Under express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Sorry, I did not wear my glasses. So I felt like this person, they're going to be more expressive than you will. I feel like they're very playful, but so are you, Gemini. I just feel like they're more playful. Like they might make you laugh. I feel like they're you see how he's like holding her, that like they're dancing kind of, but they're just standing in the thing. They're just standing there, but it looks like they're dancing. I feel like this person, like on top of being playful, there's something about them that's going to kind of sweep you off your feet in some way, shape, or form. calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So this person, I felt like they're waiting for their person. They're wanting their person. They're waiting for a connection. They're open to a connection. They're waiting for a connection. This isn't somebody like not that they don't enjoy their singlehood, but like this is somebody I feel like this is somebody who's like a genuine person. Like they're going to be sincere about having a connection. They're going to be open to the connection, but they've been waiting for connection. They're not like, they don't need anybody to complete them, but they've been like, they want somebody to do the things in life with. They want to have somebody to experience life with. They've been open and waiting for a connection. Hold on. Let's see. I just feel like you have somebody coming in that's like open to like receiving and giving love. I feel like your person, it sounds like they're healthy for the most part. But let's see what else comes out. This is going to be our final shuffle. All right. Gemini's person coming in. Gemini's person coming in. You didn't get very much from them. We're going to go again. This is something you don't see. You deserve love. You are lovable. So they want to express to you that you deserve love, that you're worthy of love. But I feel like it's kind of they don't know how to say that to you. It's hard for them to express to you. Hold on. It came in this way. It's hard for you to see. It's hard for them to see. I don't know if this is hard for them to see or it's hard for you to see, or both of you guys. But I felt like they haven't, hold on. I feel like they see that you are more worthy of love than you do, but they don't know how to say that to you. They see you as being very lovable, especially like after you guys have these conversations about like your past and things that you guys have in common. I feel like they're going to feel like a lot of compassion for the things that you've experienced. Separation time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So I'm not taking this as the bottom of the deck because I want to go again because I don't feel like we got very much from their side. But then you also have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So they have romantic feelings towards you, obviously, right? Or else they wouldn't be approaching. I would really be concerned if we were getting like some questionable cards, because I feel like you've healed and you've moved on past that energy, Gemini. So I feel like this person is going to be very compassionate for you. And let me tell you, okay, so hold up. Let me rewind as well. So I have two of these decks, the Doreen Virtues Romantic Angels, whatever. So, and the reason why I have two of these decks is because my sister's freaking awesome, first of all, and she loves me. And because, one, I always like to, I don't want to use the same deck, just like why I have multiple tarot decks and multiple decks, because just because the energy came out on one side doesn't mean that it doesn't exist on the other side, right? And there's multiple times that you would be evaluating multiple different energies. So I just want to point out real quick that on your side that you got romantic feelings, okay? But also on their side, they also got romantic feelings. So I feel like you guys definitely have a lot in common. I feel like you guys are both interested in each other. I feel like there's something, and And you see how, like right here, you see how that arrow's pointing at that. I feel like your person that's coming in, they might have to be a little bit more active than you are, or they might be a little bit more active in pursuing the connection than you are, at least at first. Oh, we're not going to get nothing else. That's my bad. Hold up. I'm going to try one more time. So usually how my rule is, I go through it once, and if it, like, whatever comes out, that's what comes out. And usually when I do it again, it doesn't come out, which nothing came out when I tried again. But I'm trying again. Intriguing minds want to know. Nothing came out, but I think something might have flipped. And something is sideways, but that's not how I take them. But I want to see anyways. You have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So I don't feel like this is you with them. I feel like with the honeymoon here, with this being somebody that's coming in, I feel like there's there's space between you guys, right? There's like time or distance. There's something between you guys. You guys can't like fully spend a bunch of time together. Like right off the bat, right away. Shit. Okay, hold up. Let's see. Okay, since we didn't get very much, I'm going to see what these are anyways. Then I'm going to put it down. Hold up. Oh, we already looked at that. Okay, I'm going to use this as the bottom of the deck, and I'm going to look at these as their energy. So bottom of the deck on their side, you have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Take that as that resonates. That's not going to apply for everybody. So when this person comes in, if it feels comfortable, give it another hour, another day. If it feels comfortable, give it another hour, another day. If it keeps feeling comfortable, keep giving it another little bit of more time, right? Bit by bit, ease into it until you fully feel comfortable. Follow your intuition first and foremost. Then you have separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. This person might have separated from somebody as well before entering the connection. They might have that feeling towards you. They might like have concern that you need to separate from somebody. This is their feelings entering the connection, right? Entering the whatever this is. So they might feel like you need to fully like sever a connection or something. Then you have wedding. This situation involves marriage. And I dropped it and it stayed in the upright. So again, this isn't going to apply for everybody. Take it as it resonates. But I feel like this person they're willing to commit. They will commit. For some of you, again, take it as it resonates, with them having honeymoon and wedding and this being their feelings entering the connection. Also with them having soulmate, I feel like there's some sort of energy of like they might want to get engaged pretty quickly. So follow your intuition and take that as that resonates. But also be careful because it might eventually lead to a separation. If you don't take the time with this Gemini, you've already learned to like take the time and invest, right? Put the energy into it. See what comes. Don't rush into it. Because if you do, potentially like this can be like a very like a flame at first, and then it could kind of sever out, where at first they want to get married, but then they want to get a separation, right? So take that as that resonates. Don't move this too quickly. Don't allow them to move it too quickly. All right, you have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So you might be from a different religion than they are. There might be like some sort of for some of you like if you like read cards and you do what I do, they might kind of find it a little intimidating or a little uncomfortable or a little intriguing for some of you. They might have like a religious family where it's kind of frowned upon. So that it might be kind of awkward situation with you meeting their parents or something, or like having like family get-togethers or something, like if you start dating this person and that comes to be known about you. But I feel like there's like different, like for some of you, you have different religions than what they do. Then you have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So I feel like this is their feelings, right? This is them coming in. They might feel like it took a long time to get the connection, to become part of the connection, to establish the connection. Or like they might feel like you're somebody that they've waited for, like where have you been my whole life? I've been waiting for you my whole life. I feel like somebody is very impressed and intrigued with you, Gemini. I feel like somebody feels very connected to you. I feel like their emotions, I feel like it's very much more than they expect, but they try to like control it, to try and like calm it down a little bit. But I feel like it's very strong. They have like very strong emotions pretty much off the bat, like almost right away. And I feel like they try to like relax it and calm it down, or not make it so known. Or for some of you, there's this energy, like they might feel like you aren't as interested in them. They might feel like they're more interested than you are. Okay, the next card was unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So there might be like a concern, like they might need some assurance. They might because this is their feelings towards you, right? So they might feel like you're not interested in them. And then you have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I feel like this person is going to approach you, right? Even though they're not sure if you're interested, I feel like they're going to approach you. They're very like they're genuinely affectionate towards you. I feel like they have a genuine interest in like having the connection. And I feel like their emotions, I feel like male or female, take it as it resonates. I feel like they have a lot of strong emotions right away. I feel like they're less guarded than you are. I feel like you more observe things. You're in that receiving energy. It's like there's something here, like you set out a desire for something, right? And you're waiting for it to come out. You're waiting for it to come. And you're just kind of like, I feel like you're in your own energy, waiting for it to come, stuck in your thoughts, like kind of observing and reflecting. I feel like this person kind of notices something while you're observing. I feel like your attention is kind of like in one direction and their attention is on you, but you're not paying attention. You're not noticing. You don't notice that they're paying attention. And I feel like it might come and go at times, right? Like at moments. There's a moment where like you're noticing them and they're not noticing, you're noticing, and they're noticing you, you're not noticing, they're noticing. Like it's playful energy. I don't know where that card was. I feel like we had that card out here. I don't know. It's playful energy. I don't know. But I feel like this person, they're going to be very solid and stable for you, Gemini. It's going to be healthy. I feel like they're going to need some like confirmation. But I felt like their feelings are going to be a lot more. Like, if you're ready to have a connection, you don't have to worry about if this person's going to invest in the connection. I feel like they're going to be on board before you. And I feel like there's, let's keep it moving. I'm going to look at these cards. They keep on getting my attention down here. I don't know if those of you who just started, but I dropped some cards before we got into this. So we're going to look into those right now. So you have the Five of Pentacles, being left out, abandoned, neglected, rejected. Then you have the Queen of Pentacles in regards to your home environment, into regards to somebody that you spend a lot of time and energy and effort in with, towards whatever that is. Take it as it resonates, and I keep dropping it. Then you have the Four of Swords, healing, right? You're like, all that disappointment, all that, all the betrayal, all the abandonment and neglect, you're healing that. Then you have the Page of Wands. So you're now passionate about moving forward, right? Like, yes, I hurt, and yes, I was abandoned. My home environment was crappy and shitty, but I've repaired my stuff. I've fixed my little issues. I've repaired my borders, right? My borders and walls. My boundaries are solid now. And I'm ready to go back into the world and experience life. Cool beans, Gemini. And Eight of Wands and the Moon. So there's going to be some sort of communication that you're not expecting. You're going to be receiving. You're going to be confused emotionally. Like, what do I do with it? But I felt like you're going to be like, you've kind of set out for this. You've wished for it and you've waited for it. I feel like you're going to naturally know how to engage and interact with it. It's going to feel like what is it? Like music to your soul. Like, I feel like this passion, this person, this whatever they are, there's going to be a lot of passion in the connection, but I felt like there's going to be it's very healing, right? It's like singing to your soul. Hold on. Okay, hold on. It starts. So you're stuck in your head, you're stuck in your thoughts about something you're passionate and excited about. Hold on. Hold on, let's get Spirit's advice then. We're going to come back to that. I'm going to answer this question right here. So I feel like with you selling certain items, like, you have to, like, if you're still connected and attached to them, then you shouldn't. But if you feel like you need to, like, release them, you're not connected, like, understand that you're never going to get those back. If you're okay with that, then go ahead and do that. If you're not, then don't do that. But let's pull some cards. Like, if you've made your peace with them, then somebody else might be able to use them. It's just like, you have to use your own intuition and evaluate, like, how, like, have you healed on that? Would that be detrimental for you emotionally, mentally, in like a month if you did that? In a year if you did that? Would you be okay with that? Only you would be able to, like, really say. But let's pull cards. Hold on, I'm not taking no pre-messages. Okay. This is let's see. Paula Berlisky. Okay. All right, this will be our last shuffle. Sorry, one more. My bad. You have the Five of Cups and the Magician. I feel like I'm going to pull some cards. These are just the pre-message. Take this as this resonates. But this is for Polar Berlinsky and whoever it resonates for. And sorry if I'm butchering your name. So with the Five of Cups and the Magician, I feel like you're gonna be sad, right? But you're trying to move out of this energy. You're trying to like push out of it. I would tell you to be careful with that. Don't force anything. You want to naturally like let go as you can. Like if you're gonna be sad by letting go of these items, but you're just trying to push your way through it and force it anyway and like force your healing, that's not healing. That's the opposite. Actually, it's gonna be detrimental for you. But on the other hand, if you can like sit with them and make your peace with them and kind of say goodbye, that's going to be better for you. Then that's going to help you heal. That's going to help you to progress and move forward. But if you're sitting there and you're sad and you're just want them out of your energy because you don't want to see them no more, you don't want to look at them anymore, it's like whatever, for whatever reason, but you're not really emotionally ready to make that departure with them, you need to kind of reevaluate that, because that's going to have the opposite of what you're looking for. So let's see. Should she sell them? So you're not able to see this, or it's hard for you to notice the Four of Cups and the Justice. It's hard for you to notice or to recognize that there's still like you're still hurt in regards to something had took place. Yeah, you can't sell them for that reason. I'm sorry, but that's not gonna looking at those, that's not gonna help it. Like you think like what you said, like you think by you selling them is not gonna fix your pain. That's not what, like your pain is not caused because those trophies, even though you think like that's what started and what caused his death. Getting rid of those trophies they're not gonna like just like they might have like caused his accident. They're also something he worked for. They're also something he put energy into. They're also something that was hanging on a shelf because he was proud of it. So I don't feel like you fully healed to be able to let them go. I feel like if you were to let them go, there's something within you that is also going to be bothering you later, in maybe not right away, but there's going to be something within you, like this hurt that you feel, this pain that you're struggling through right now. It's not going to get fixed. Like nothing can fix this right now except for you and allowing yourself to feel how you're feeling, but also understand like, okay, I hope I don't offend you. And I mean this, like, I believe this very strongly. This is just me. You don't have to, but hopefully this helps you. And maybe it's going to take a while for this to really be able to sink in. And I say this with love, and you might need to come back to this. You might not be ready to hear it right now. But people don't die. Never. We don't die. We're energy. We transfer. So your husband's not dead right now. He's alive. He's very much alive. And when you're thinking about him and when you're missing him, and you're remembering him, and you feel like really, really happy for a second, and then you remember his loss in that next second, and you feel that overwhelming sorrow and that sadness, and you can't stop crying, and it just hurts. Everything hurts, and your soul feels like it's never going to heal. Then he's gone, because he's not dead. You're remembering, like, in that moment where you remember his life, he's alive, and he's alive, and he's with you. And then in the next second where you're like, he's not here, he's dead, he's not dead. That's not his energy, so he can't be around anymore. But if you can allow yourself to remember him in his life, to remember when he spoke with you and you were happy and things felt good and things were good, like, that's when you can feel his energy. That's when you can tell him, hey, I'm thinking about you. Hey, I'm missing you. And everybody's religion is different, and everybody does things different. Everybody thinks about things differently. Me personally, I like to do what I like to do, and it makes me feel better, and I get responses from things, and it makes me feel comforted on that level too. So you do what's comfortable for you. But I don't think, like, the cards doesn't seem like it's going to help you by selling these trophies. There's another way you need to heal. There's another thing that you need to do. Like, maybe, like, I don't want to say this, and I hope I don't offend you. I'm feeling that there's like, so trophies, you put a lot of energy and work into it, right? And you're, so that's exhausting energy. And then that same thing where you exhaust your energy basically takes your life. I feel like you have some sort of resentment in that area too. And don't be mad at me. And I mean this with love. I'm not trying to be offensive, and this might not resonate for you. But I think there's something within you that needs to heal areas where he might have spent his time and energy and effort in those areas when he could have, and you would have liked and preferred that he spent that time with you. Like, honor him in those, like, he put that energy towards those trophies, right? He earned those. Those were his energy. He put energy into those. So imagine that, like, that energy went where you would have wanted it to go. Imagine those are trophies towards that. I don't know. I'm not explaining this the way that it's not coming out the way that I'm feeling it. So I just don't think you're seeing those trophies the way that getting rid of those trophies is not going to help you heal. Getting rid of those trophies potentially is going to cause you more harm. I think there's more evaluating those objects and what do they mean to you? What did they mean to him? What does that mean to you? There's more evaluating to be done. And that's his energy. I just feel like you getting rid of those trophies, like, if you need to, if you want to, and you feel your intuition is telling you to do it, then do it. But I feel like it's not necessarily your intuition. It's your resentment. It's your ego. It's your pain. I feel like there's something, I don't know. Take that as that resonates for you. I feel like those trophies, that's not your pain. Your pain is somewhere else. And I feel like that's just an easy, it's something that you can be mad at, right? It's something you can look at and it's wasted. It took from me, just like it took it took his time in the first place. It took his energy and my ears ringing. It took his energy in the first place to gain those, to earn those time he could have spent with you, energy he could have spent with you or doing something else. And now it took him from you in another way. So those in multiple ways took him from you in multiple ways. But I feel like there's a much more to do with those. And it's loose ends, right? It's like, it's having loose ends, and it's up to you what you're going to do with those loose ends. You want to tie them up, you want to cut them off, whatever you want to do with those loose ends. It's up to you. And I'm going to keep it moving. I guess that's what you can look at these as loose ends. Are you going to cut them off? Are you going to burn them off? Or are you going to tie them up? Are you going to fix them, heal them? I don't know if you guys had children, if you like your children are going to want those. I don't know if his family members would want those. I don't know if somebody is going to want those, right? Once you get rid of those, you can't get them back. So just make sure your decision is like you're comfortable with it before you make any solid decisions. Okay. And we have a pre-message here. You have the High Priestess, the Three of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. So I felt like there's something, like your intuition is telling you something in regards to what you've been waiting for, something you've been praying and expecting. Something, I feel like there's been a delay in something and you might feel like something's starting to come in. Hold on, guys. You have the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Cups, or sorry, the Queen of Coins. Some of you might be like having somebody sneaky and shady in your environment, in your home environment, in your environment in some way, shape, or form. If you're getting some sort of like internal sirens, red flags, pay attention to those and just cut the people out. Like you ain't got time to play, right? You're single. You don't have to deal with the BS. Like ain't got no time for crap. All right. Gemini, I'm going to put this deck aside. I don't feel like this is our deck. Okay. Okay, Gemini. More about this connection. Single Gemini. You have the High Priestess, again, the Ace of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Maybe that was our other deck. So you're trying to use your and then you also have the Two of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Two of Wands. Okay, for some of you, follow your intuition. When this connection comes in, I feel like your intuition is gonna like really be on point in regards to something. There's like, I feel like there's passionate movement, right? There's the Ace of Wands to the Two of Wands. I feel like passion quickly leads to making a decision or leading to realizing where you need to make a decision in regards to your stability, in regards to how you act in your environment, in regards to something you're manifesting in your environment. Right, Gemini. Gemini. You have the Five of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. Okay. Gemini, take this as this resonates. I feel like there's like you're either been abandoned and neglected and rejected and all that, and you're like sitting in that energy, and either this person sees you and they're telling you like, why are you dealing with that? Or you look at yourself and like, why am I dealing with this? Like there's like some sort of like somebody takes control of somebody's like abandonment and rejection, and they're like loving and compassionate. And I feel like somebody starts to like reflect like what they're dealing with, what they're doing, and like ultimately there's some sort of celebration and victory in a situation because somebody started to take control, own their power. What the hell? Come on. Gemini. All right, this is going to be our last shuffle. Yeah, the Page of Cups. Somebody wants to initiate an opportunity or an offer, connect with you. Somebody might want to apologize to you. You have the World card at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like somebody is starting a new connection. Either you're starting a new connection in your environment that's going to lead to having a new connection. And or your person might be doing this to the person that's coming in for you, might be having like doing things different. Then you have the Two of Wands underneath the World card. So somebody might be moving. Okay. All right. You have the Page of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, both in the upright. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, the Eight of Wands in the reverse, and the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So I feel like this, like when this person communicates or this offer is made, whether it's you or them, I feel like it's something that like it's very like loving and kind. It's stable. It's something like I felt like somebody wants to like start making plans pretty much right away. Like I feel like that like somebody like they tell you that they're interested in you, or maybe you let them know that you're interested in them. I feel like they tell you, like they make it known that they're interested in you. And I felt like there's like a lot of like light communication, like conversation. I don't feel like it really progresses too quickly or as quick as you would, I don't know. Or you're not expecting it, or hold on. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, the Eight of Wands, Seven of Swords in the reverse. For some of you, okay, for some of you, like there might be a lot of opportunities coming in for you, a lot of offers coming in, a lot of people like flirting with you. And I felt like there might be like one in particular, or like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of like you're getting a lot of people flirting with you, but there's something that you see like you have an interest in, or like you might in the back of your mind have a thought of having an interest in something. But I felt like it's like for whatever reason, there's not like there's a delay. There's a delay of forward movement. And I felt like there's a lack of communication. Like there's a lack of like for some of you, like you're not texting this person, you're not receiving text from this person. There's like a lack of like communication. I felt like, I don't know what the hell. This person might like feel like there's like maybe because there's a lack of communication right off the bat, there's this concern, like there's like shady stuff going on. All right, so Gemini, it looks like if somebody shows that they're interested in you, it's important that you show that you reciprocate, right? Because if you don't, this person might think you're not interested and they might just shut down. They're not interested in child's play. I heard they're not interested in child's play. The hell? They're not interested in child's play. They're not playing games. But they're also they're not trying to be deceptive, but they don't want to be deceived. Like with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, I felt like they've had like it obviously since it's in the reverse, it's here in the upright at some point in time, right? you and or they have had those experiences where somebody's been sneaky and shady and manipulative and controlling and deceitful and lying and cheating and da da da. They're not wanting to anymore, and you're not wanting to. Nobody's wanting to anymore. And I feel like there's this energy of like, we're gonna backtrack a little bit, but kind of play on this. So with this energy, it looks like there's a little bit of playing hard to get, of like there's this like a little bit of initiation, but I'm not sure, so I'm gonna just wait and see how, if they follow up again, or how they like somebody doesn't like somebody just kind of waits a little bit and they delay a little bit. And I feel like that causes the other like a trigger kind of within the other person to be like, okay, maybe this isn't meant to be. Maybe this isn't going to work out. Maybe there isn't going to be forward movement. And I feel like they might potentially get some of their triggers triggered about like past experiences that weren't successful for them, or that there was deceit or something. And I felt like they're not going to necessarily like keep reaching out to you. Like, I feel like Gemini, when somebody puts the ball in your court, it's up to you to do something with the ball. And if you don't do nothing with the ball within X amount of time, apparently you got a deadline. If you don't do anything within that period of time, then when you put that ball back and put it in their court, they already walked away, because they just, I don't know. Be careful, because I guess, I don't know. But follow your intuition, right? Act in your borders. Play the game by your rules. Like, don't allow somebody, like, if it's not a lineup, it's not a lineup. If it doesn't match, it doesn't match. But if you are interested, make sure that you show your interest. But don't feel rushed. Don't feel pressured. Like, follow your intuition. Take your time, but don't get that panic. Don't get like, oh my God, I don't know what to do, so I'm not going to do anything. That's not healthy either. Like, do something. I don't know what you need to do, but if you're interested, let somebody know you're interested. I don't know how you need to do that, but do that if you are interested. Let's see. I still want to know some more, but I don't know which ones I want. We're going to go here. All right, Gemini. Gemini, April, singles, April. You have the Devil, King of Swords, and the Tower. What the fuck? Gemini, this is kind of like a little WTF, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this person is like, you might be caught off guard for some of you. I felt like this person is very, once an offer is extended, they want a response. Like, I feel like somebody is very, very interested, and they want to, they want communication. They want, for some of you, they want a decision made. They're trying to use their intuition. I'm kind of concerned about this Devil energy and this Tower card. But with it being, with the King of Swords being in the middle, I felt like there's like this review of like, I don't know if it's you or them, but the connection came quick and it came strong. And is it healthy? Is this okay? It came quick and strong, and like, is this okay? Is this normal? Is this legitimate? Somebody's reviewing the connection, because it, like I'm telling you, it comes quick and sudden and strong. And so somebody's like trying to like look at it and evaluate it. A lot of evaluation here. Somebody's looking at it and evaluating it and trying to be realistic. I feel like their emotions are like kind of like their emotions, they're kind of strong than what they are expected, and they're trying to keep them in check at the same time. And they're trying to like know what to do. They're trying to follow their intuition. And I dropped the devil card and it did not fall in the reverse. So I don't feel like this is like a toxic devil card. I feel like this is like the connection come quick and strong. And I feel like they're stuck in their thoughts about it. Or you might be, this might be both of you guys, one, you and or them. I feel like there's something, okay, this isn't going to apply for everybody, but one of you, like you feel sheltered, like you might feel shelter in their energy, or they feel sheltered in your energy. Like when things are crazy and chaotic, like you guys can retreat to each other. That's freaking cute. I like that. It's cute. I feel like this person wants to know something. They have questions, or you might have questions. You guys both might have questions. There's like a need for clarity in a situation. What is this? There's need for conversation. You guys need to talk. You guys, something needs to be said. Okay, let's tread lightly. There's some sort of change coming in. Somebody might be moving. Some of you, maybe you don't want to, like, you don't want to tell somebody, you don't want to put burdens on people, you don't want to move too quick. You and or they might be trying to be like defensive, self-defensive too. Like trying to control yourself, like if it comes quick and fast, it's like that energy of like trying to like calm yourself down, tell yourself to relax. I feel like you're trying to be realistic about a connection. You don't want it to move too fast. You don't want it, you don't want to get like wrapped up in like selling yourself a dream or buying a dream. This person might make you feel like really happy and like just like I don't know how to say, like fantasize, like thing, like imagine a lot, like kind of childish, like playful. And I felt like you're trying to bring yourself back down to reality, like be realistic. You don't want to be like too caught up in the change too quick. Like you wanted to know that it's like it's a confident, like basically you want to know that it's a safe leap to take before you jump. And you're trying to like keep yourself. Okay. And I dropped the wheel card and it stayed in the upright. So it's good. Even though you're nervous, Gemini, even though you're like, I should be defensive, I shouldn't be so trusting, I shouldn't be so open, I shouldn't, it should take more time. Whatever it is for you, it's going to be healthy. It's going to work out. It's going to be different, right? Your future is different than your past. For some of you, there might be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that you're kind of defensive about, or that's kind of blocking new opportunities for you, or like somewhere impacting this. But I felt like you're kind of like, you internally are like kind of self-guarded about what you're passionate about moving forward towards. I feel like you're trying to approach slowly and approach with caution. You're trying to be realistic and do things in a way that they can be solidified, where you're just trying to follow your inspiration, your intuition, and like move forward, but do it in a way that you're like you're making educated decisions. you're making wise investments. Okay, bottom of the, well, okay, you have Judgment and the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like what you're heading into, Gemini, whether it's this connection, a different connection, you being by yourself, whatever this is for you, it's definitely going to be balanced. I feel like you've done the work, you are doing the work, and you're going to have something that's balanced and made for you. Healthy and balanced, where it's good. It's balanced for you. It's healthy. All right. That has been your reading for tonight. I appreciate you guys all being on here. You have a great evening. God bless you. Let's see. Before I get off, let's post some whispers of love, and then I'm gonna get off. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. It looks like you're heading into something good, Gemini. Overall, I'm gonna have to go back and re-listen to this. It looks healthy. It looks mature. It looks fun. It looks balanced. It just looks like it's gonna be kind of quick, kind of strong, a little bit unexpected, but wanted at the same time. That's Gemini, 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 Gemini. All right, this is our last shuffle. Don't be scared. I heard don't be scared. Don't be scared, Gemini. Gemini for April. Gemini for April. Gemini for April. One more. Okay. Dang. Maybe I shouldn't have did that. Bottom of the deck, you have physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. Ooh. So, I don't know. Some of you guys, you're going to have physical activity with this person. Or like there's these gestures, right? Like there's these gestures. I feel like it's I feel like your guys' connection is not going to be like all, I don't know how to say it. It's going to be healthy and balanced. I feel like it's going to be like a little bit old school. I feel like it's going to like, I don't know. I feel like both of you guys are going to be open to this. Both of you guys going to like, you guys might both be affectionate people. Like, you know how there's love languages? You guys might both be affectionate. But I feel like you guys are both going to both show an interest in each other. There's definitely one side that is more, how you say? There's definitely one side that is more outgoing in the situation, but both sides are definitely interested. Okay, now we're going to look at your book. Oh, and that's number 47 is, I can't think right now, 8. That's 11. So 11 is like the twin numbers, the twin soul, and your person had soulmate. So like the twin gates, right? So I felt like this person, they're going to match you a lot. There's going to be a lot that you guys have in common. And that's going to, like, I feel like when you guys have conversations, it's going to help. There's definitely things you have in common, but there's things that are going to be different. And I felt like there's going to be this energy of you learn a lot from each other and you inspire and motivate each other. It seems like a healthy connection, Gemini. Then number 6, be willing to express love to receive love. So again, I guess Spirit really wants to go over the message, right? The same message we have right here. Like once the ball is put in your corner, you have to like respond. Like if somebody texts you, don't just leave it unread. Don't not respond. Okay, I'm being reminded of like, you know how like well, I don't know if you know, but sometimes people are like, oh, I can't call them within this amount of time. I have to wait this amount of time until I follow up or respond or reach out. I don't feel like that's the case here. I feel like when you think of them and you want to respond, you should. When you think of them and you want to reach out, you should. I don't feel like you should hold back by any like rules or like any games or anything like that. I don't feel like this is a connection that plays by those games. I feel like if you play those games, this is a connection that doesn't stick around. This is a mature connection, right? Like this is a connection where like we're genuine, we're authentic, we're sincere, we're mature with our, not like old school, like it's not boring, but it's mature. It's not like this person is going to reach out to you when they think about you and they're going to want the same. They're not going to want, oh, don't call me for a couple of days because there's these games that we play. We don't play games, right? Then you have number 3, back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. So I felt like this person is going to be, I feel like this person is going to be back in, there's something that you're going to find inspiring about them that's going to kind of maybe potentially remind you of something. Back to it. But I felt like where you once had that idea, that hope of like, oh, a relationship is possible, and you might have closed your idea to that at one point. I felt like you're starting to kind of like reinvest in that idea, like reimagine, like rebelieve. Yeah, you see how this person, so this girl's like entering the little thing right here, and there's this like person back there acting like the sun. I feel like this person's gonna make you really, really happy. They're gonna help you to understand things. You're gonna help them to understand things. You guys are gonna help each other to learn things and become aware of things. You guys might both be like inspired by each other or motivated, encouraged by each other. Then you have 48, which is, I can't even think right now. 4 is 12, 3 breaks down to a 3. So demonstrate love, find out what is important to those you love and act on it. So again, your person wants you to like engage, or you might want to as well. Like you and your person want to know each other, and like if you're interested in this person, reach out to them, let them know. Like your person wants you to your person wants to know that you're interested. Just like if you're interested, you want to know. Okay. Number 18 breaks down to a 9. Embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. Don't run and hide, Gemini. Don't fight what you're feeling. Just go with the flow. Allow it to be what it is. Feel what you're feeling. It is what it is. Don't force anything either way. Don't force yourself to be quiet. Don't force yourself to like pursue. Just go with the flow, however you're feeling. Trust your intuition. And then number 38 is also 11. Twin souls breaks down to a 2. Honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. So make sure that when you're speaking to this person, be honest. Don't hide anything. Be transparent at all times. There's something like even if you have like something harsh to say, I feel like your approach and your delivery is very important. But I feel like this person, they can handle like they don't want to be sugar coated. They'd rather have the truth. They want to be they want somebody to tell them the truth over a lie. Like it's like I'd rather have a harsh truth than a sweet lie. but they still want, like, they want to be approached in a respectful way. They want to, like, they want to be, and I don't feel like they always have this. When I dropped it, it came in the reverse. So you and or they, people have lied, right? Honesty is essential in the reverse. People have lied to, I feel like both of you guys, you or them, like it's been that experience of not being able to trust what was being said. And I felt like you've healed past that. Your person is healed past that. It's that energy of you get what you are. You, like, the same energy you are at, that's what you receive, right? So if you've healed from being lied to and manipulated and controlled, and you're not being lied to no more, you're not, you don't lie to people, you don't expect to be lied to. I feel like they're also in that same energy. If they've had these experiences, but they're not going to have it no more. They want to have the whole truth and nothing but the truth, right? Whether I like it or not. And then number 9, slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. And I'm going to say naturally, right? So don't rush the connection. I feel like it kind of comes in fast, but it's not urgent. Like, relax into it. Go with the flow. See what happens. Relax into it. I feel like something, like, it's naturally going to evolve, right? If it's meant to, it's going to. You don't have to rush it. It's going to naturally, like, go with the next natural thing, whatever. Like if you want to call them today. And if they call you back, then you guys talk again. And if you call them back, you guys talk again. And you guys, like, you're going to keep calling each other back, but don't put weight on it. Don't put pressure on it. Just go with the flow. And then number 23 breaks down to a 5. Take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. So for some of you, Gemini, this is going to be hard. Yes, I'm in Arizona. For some of you, this is going to be hard. It's going to be like uncomfortable, because it's like you've been enjoying your freedom. You know what it is to be locked in cage and treated like crap, and you've been healing and releasing from all of that. And now it's like that concern of, like, am I really ready to do this? Do I really want to? Are they really who they say they are? It's like really like trusting to let your guards down and leap with faith. And I felt like you're going to be very nervous about that, Gemini. And I feel like that's kind of expected, right? It's a little bit normal. But make sure that you go with your flow, or go with the flow and trust your intuition. Then you have number 42, breaks down to a 6. Rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take a break. So just pause for the cause, Gemini. Don't rush anything. Go with the flow. Relax into it. Be kind to yourself. And you see, like, we had that energy before about rest after labor, right? You went through it. Like, you've been traumatized and you've healed. Now it's like, it's that, like, ICU time, or it's after ICU. Like, you've already went through the crap and all the drama, and you've healed, right? And now it's in that rest and recovery room. Like, you're healing, and, like, allow yourself to finish healing. Get better before you, like, exhaust yourself again. Because you won't. Like, as long as you are fully healed and recovered before you, like, go back out, you're fully healed and recovered. You're not, like, half worn down and half whatever. Like, you can, like, go back out into the world, right? You're healed. But if you rush that, there's going to be pieces of you that still need to get healed, and then you might be taking crap with you that you don't want to be taking with you. And then you have 25, breaks down to a 7. I really like this that's coming in for you, Gemini. This feeling is nice. I like this. Like, this is somebody, I don't know if they dance or you dance, if you guys like dancing, but definitely this is somebody who you're going to get comfort with. Like, in the majority of these pictures, like, they're embracing, they're holding each other, they're dancing, they're, like, laughing. It's going to be healthy for you. All right, so romance, lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. So I just feel like you guys are gonna like spending time with, like, engaging, maybe not spending time, or maybe spending time, I don't know, but you're gonna like engaging with this person. I feel like there's a lot of motivation, there's a lot of inspiration here. There's like, you didn't know it could be like that. I don't know, but like, go slow, Gemini. Don't rush it. There's like, I feel like once you like finally rest and recover, and you like allow yourself to have this experience because you fully rested and recovered, I feel like it's very good for you. It's healthy. I feel like you could like, you see in this one, she's like at the top of the ocean, right? The emotions is like your emotions. The ocean is like your emotions. And there's this energy of like kind of being on the surface of the emotions, not really wanting to like deep dive in them. You're on that break, right? You're resting from whatever healing you just experienced. But I feel like after you have that healing, you can deep dive in your emotions. And I feel like you do that with this person. Like, if you look in this picture, they're at the bottom of the freaking ocean. That's the wreath or whatever that is. There's like they're at the bottom of the wreath. So they're like deep diving. They're both enjoying it too. They're both comfortable deep diving in their emotions. They're both finding comfort and peace in each other, being at the bottom of their emotions, right? The ocean is your emotions. That's like the freaking great wreath right there. You see all the fish swimming underneath or around them. I feel like they're gonna like your connection when you have this connection, like as you relax into it, I feel like it creates a lot of abundance. It's like you and your person manifest things. Like it's like a power team, like a dream team. You guys are a dream team. All right, and then you have number 4. You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. Amen. So you just have to decide, Gemini. Are you ready? And if so, decide that you're going to move forward. And when you have those hesitations, remind yourself, I can do this. I'm going to do this. And understand those hesitations. Understand those hesitations. Are they red flags? Or are they like your past traumas, like resurfacing and like kind of wigging out a little bit? Or are they genuine red flags? All right. Then you have number 14, breaks down to a 5. Ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. Okay. For some of you, it might be hard to tell somebody like you're needing something, or you're hurting, or you're concerned, or whatever. I feel like you don't have to do anything. But if you're interested in having a healthy connection, and it seems like this is the perfect opportunity to have something that's healthy and interesting and fun and loving, and it seems like it's good, right? And it seems like you don't want to let your guards down, like you don't want to seem vulnerable. But I feel like by you allowing yourself to seem vulnerable to somebody, I feel like it like solidifies, like it's like that energy of like, if you always have your guards up, I feel like I have to have my guards up too. But if you're open and you're transparent with me, I feel like I can be open and transparent too. If you treat me like it's basically like we're gonna mirror each other, right? Like if you keep your guards up and you don't let me in and you don't say nothing, then we don't have that kind of connection, and we don't like, it doesn't go down that route. But if you can share your vulnerability with me, it's like that. Like some people, they're like not people, like hold on guys, hold on. There's this energy of like, if you're in a connection, you don't want to seem vulnerable, or you don't want to seem like, oh, that they're a parent. hold on. I got a couple of different things on this. Hold on. For some of you, if you're interested in a connection that you like, where they're like, I don't know how to say it, and hopefully I don't offend anybody when I do say it. Some of you are wanting a connection that is like a parent, like somebody who's gonna keep you in line, keep you balanced, keep your feet on the ground, make you feel stable, right? Somewhat of a parent role. Not that they're gonna be your parent, but somewhat fulfill a parent role. Like if you're acting out and you're like wilding out, like tell you, like somebody that's gonna help balance you, like tell you like, hey, you're tripping right now. Like somebody help bring you down to earth, right? But there's like hold on. There's this energy of like you have to be willing to like be vulnerable and let this person know that you're needing help. But it can't be like it's supposed to be more mature, Gemini, right? It can't be like little kid crap all the time. It can't be like immature where we're having the same things all the time. We're having the same worries, the same whatever things that we've gone through, we're going through them again. It's not that, but it's when like those times where you're panicking and you're not feeling settled, like you need to go feel comfortable to go to your person and be like, hey, I'm not feeling comfortable right now. It's like when the kid cries and there's like, mommy, daddy, there's a monster under my bed. Like if you're having those trauma things come up again, those triggers, tell your person, hey, I'm not feeling good right now. I'm having an issue right now, and let them help calm you down. And by you kind of involving them, it's going to help them kind of like feel more included in the connection, feel more like the walls are starting to come down, feel like the bond is strengthening more. And I feel like you also there's this energy of like you being willing to ask them for help, but you noticing when they need help and reaching out to them too. It's like we're a team, right? Like it's supposed to be where both people are like, I don't know how to say it. And also for those of you who are younger, who haven't had kids yet, who are gonna be having kids, like whoever you're dating, like they should be that like you should want somebody who's like more parent behavior, because that's who's gonna be the parent of your kids. You don't want some crazy fool that's gonna always be a crazy fool being the parent of your kids, because then you got some crazy fool that you're dealing with, and then you got more little crazy fools. And the fuck, it's just crazy fools. So whatever you're experiencing, make sure that you're reaching out. Like let the person know that you need help. If you need help, however it is for you, let them know how, what, But also know that you're limitless. Know that you can do anything. Know that you like. Sometimes it's just a concern, right? Sometimes it's just a red flag. Sometimes it's like those trauma things from before. It's just a freaking what is it called? It's just a playback. It's not really you being in jeopardy or in danger or anything like that, or anybody like really lying to you or whatever it is for you. It's just a trauma, right? A trauma response, trauma reminder. So know the difference. Feel the confidence within yourself. Know that you've healed certain things and you're not going to be going through those again. You can you've learned, you went through the crap, so you're not going to keep going through it. You've moved on from that. So you know how to spot things, you know how to call things out. And when you move into this next thing, like be willing to like you have to communicate, but in a healthy way, Gemini. You have to speak your truth and like embrace your feelings, I heard. We're going to keep it moving. I have number 50. It breaks down to a 5. Consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. Okay. And it stayed in the upright. So your foundation is changing. Your foundation is becoming more stable. But there's something, again, in regards to love, how you see love, how you experience love, and how it has impacted your foundation. I feel like you've been in relationships that, oh, it's supposed to be one certain way, but it really wasn't that way. And I feel like that has changed and impacted how you see and expect obligations and commitments and things. So just consider your foundation, Gemini, and like know that your future is not your past, and like you get to decide where you're going, right? And you're the one that's making your foundation right now. And also, in regards to that, like when you meet friends, relationships, whatever it is for you, it's always like you're making a foundation. So make sure that what you're putting into it and investing into it, it's healthy and authentic, because you're making a house, you're building a foundation in this connection, in the relationship, for something that's supposed to be able to stand the test of time, right? And if it doesn't, and it's built on BS, that's when those towers come years from now, a month from now, a week from now, and like shake things up. And we want something that's solid, right? So consider your foundation, consider what you put into this each day of the relationship as it comes, as you experience it, because that's what's going to be creating, building the house that you're making this foundation on. So just be authentic and honest with it. Then you have 41, breaks down to a 5. Do something for someone, give your attention to another. All right, so reach out to somebody, show an interest in somebody, do something nice for somebody. Then you have number 1, listen with your heart. You are listening, but need to hear with a loving heart. So take that as that resonates. I feel like when you guys have your conversations, like there's going to be a lot of reading between the lines. Then you have number 40, be in the presence and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So you're manifesting, you're creating something big and beautiful, bright. Keep your thoughts positive, Gemini, because that's what you're creating. What you're thinking about, you're bringing about. So bring about awesomeness, greatness, because that's what you are. All right, I love you, appreciate you. Until next time, make sure that you're kind to yourself and to others. Bye.